Hey, yeah, I'm outside. Guess who's playing volleyball today with the fellas? But we have a video to record because there has been some good news that I wanted to talk about here about the Vancouver Canucks. According to Andy Strickland on Twitter, it appears the Vancouver Canucks have connected with Luke Schenn on a potential 2-year deal. Now, as we know, free agency, it's not technically here yet. It's not the free agency period. The window has not opened, so we cannot sign free agents. But that does not mean that UFAs or UFAs to be do not have the ability to connect with other teams. We saw things like Dougie Hamilton, for example, other guys out there on the market talking to other teams, and we're hearing all the rumors saying, oh, Jaden Schwartz is going to go to Seattle and Hyman is going to go to Edmonton, all that stuff. So it is technically still able to happen where we have news leak out that players might be going to new teams. And for Luke Schenn coming over to Vancouver, you know what? I kind of like it. He's a right-handed guy, and we have a big hole on the right side of the Vancouver Canucks defense. With Nate Schmidt potentially on his way out, he's a left-handed guy who plays in the right. And with the addition of Oliver Ekman-Larsson, few things are going to get pushed around. Ekman-Larsson, of course, he's on the left, so we'll see how exactly things get shuffled around there. But with Tyler Myers on this squad, no Nate Schmidt, no Brogan Rafferty, because apparently the Canucks are not going to get him back. Who knows what's going to happen with Travis Hamonic as well. There are some open spots on the Canucks' right side blue line. And Luke Schenn is a proven Stanley Cup winner. Yeah, that's right, baby. I said he's a Stanley Cup winner. You remember what happened when he was here with the Vancouver Canucks initially? He was acquired, I think it was from Anaheim in the Michael Del Zotto trade, something like that. And he came over, he played with the Vancouver Canucks in, 2018-19? And he played with Quinn Hughes, and Quinn Hughes' first ever NHLD partner was Luke Schenn in particular. So he was a really big part as to helping Quinn transition into the league, which is why I've always had a very big soft spot for Luke Schenn. Eventually, he took a cheaper deal to sign with the Tampa Bay Lightning for 1 year, and he said himself, the reason he did that, even though the Vancouver Canucks were going out there offering him a little bit more money than what the Lightning did, they gave him a league minimum contract, it's because he saw his brother Braden Schenn win a Stanley Cup with the Blues that year, and he wanted to do the same. So guess what he does? He goes to Tampa, he plays some time with them in the Syracuse system, he plays in the NHL system as well, in the bubble. He plays like 11 games when they win their first Stanley Cup in the bubble, and he gets himself a championship. What happens then? He re-signs, he comes back, he plays 8 games in the postseason this season, he gets himself a big goal in that crazy blowout game against the Islanders. He wins a second Stanley Cup right there. Luke Schenn, a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. According to the sources, he might actually be coming back to Vancouver. And you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about if it is at least like under 1.5, I think it's a great deal. Like, we already have the term. It's about apparently going to be 2 years. So if it's anywhere in that 1 million-ish kind of range, I think this is a really good depth acquisition. A guy who could just come over here. He plays solid defensively. He allows Quinn Hughes to do his thing. We need the solid defensive play of at least somebody to play with Quinn. Chris Tanev provided that spark a few years ago. You have Travis Hamonic also doing the same thing. Luke Schenn could be that guy here on the Vancouver Canucks for the next few seasons. So even though we don't have anything confirmed, the free agency window has not opened up yet, we still have free agents going out there and talking to teams. And according to the insiders, Andy Strickland in particular, it appears that Luke Schenn is coming to this beautiful city right here. Check out the volleyball court. It's kind of empty right now because we don't have a ball. We had to exchange the ball because it kind of got deflated a little bit. So we're waiting on a few other friends to come out here who have volleyballs to play with. That sounded so weird. I can't believe I said that. Either way, though, talk to me in the comments what you think about Luke Schenn coming back. Depending on what the AAV is, which, it shouldn't be that big of a deal because it's a 2-year contract apparently anyways. We'll figure it out when the actual NHL free agency period opens up. Depending on what it is, I think this could be a really good depth acquisition that makes the Vancouver Canucks better. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. So that's Rosén, and bye.